Hello all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 12, The Vault of the Spring Maiden. Or, Vault of the Spring Maiden. So I'm guessing we're going to be seeing, what the relic looks like, finally. Finally get an idea for what the relics are. Even if it's only going to be a bit. Maybe see what their power is. Also, sorry, yeah. Well, problem there. Hazel looks pissed. This is like the first time I've seen him look actually angry in that fucking thumbnail. So that's not good. Or maybe it is a good thing. I'm gonna say, though, considering he's one of Salem's high henchmen, him being pissed probably leads to lots of people's asses getting kicked. And unfortunately, the asses that are probably gonna get kicked are the ones we like. Or at least attached to people we like and don't want to see hurt. Which brings me back to Weiss. Christ. You know, it didn't look horrendous when I first saw it, but I don't know jack shit about biology, and so I've been informed by countless other people, but one person specifically, that unless they're going with animu physics, well, Weiss can be saved and survive. Right now, in this moment of time, she is dying. That took out a chunk of her liver. Certainly took out a chunk of her liver, given the size and how small she is. A large one. Probably hit, some intestines or the gut. One of the two. And, of course, probably flash spoiled some things because the whole on fire spear thing. Like, I just kept reading more and more of that shit. I'm like, getting more and more horrified. I actually have a... now, fuck those rewind things. I don't like them. Especially when... I don't go looking for them, but the friend I hang out with throws stuff like that. Usually I'm thankful for it because it's good to have more information about when the show is coming and when there's something special going on. That's my main way of keeping up with it, but even just that one image from a video I didn't click on can be spoiling. Thankfully this time it wasn't really that bad, considering it was just an image of John being horribly, horribly upset by what happened. Yeah. Not that I was all that much better last episode. And finally, one more thing I want to touch on before getting to the episode. I saw someone's claim that the bad guy's victory Beacon was hollow, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? The two things they wanted to get from, not for any good, and never, I was just listing their listed reasons why. Mainly that Beacon wasn't permanently destroyed, and that they're actually able to recover it all. I'm like, you know what they were trying to do at Beacon? Destroying Beacon and the surrounding Vale area was a bonus. But their real goal was to get the relic, which might become a hollow victory, but they still have a chance to actually get it, as long as Cinder is alive, and getting Cinder the full power of the Maiden. Both of those were complete successes, even with Cinder's injury. So I'm not really sure how any of that could qualify. How them recovering from what would never have been a permanent destruction of the area makes it hollow. Because honestly, the bad guys would have to be freaking morons to think it was ever going to be permanently destroyed. At least in that first attack. I was a lot more annoyed when I found that because just how stupid that was. I mean, there are ways you can claim it's hollow. They still don't have the relic. And as long as they don't know where it is, they can't get you Cinder to get it. Now that's a good argument for their victory being hollow, but, well, and as long as they still have presence there, they can still search for it in the ruins. It's not yet a hollow victory. Okay, now that's the thing that annoyed me. Right, okay, let's get to this episode into horror.
Wise!
Also, that derailed everyone's fight. Some people did bring up why she didn't strike Ruby, but okay, so Ruby isn't conscious. I wasn't even sure then. I'm sorry, that was hilarious.
Ruby, get up.
Oh.
We need you.
Oh, wow, she took a bad hit.
You're letting that boy make a fool of you.
That's not just a boy. It's Ozpin. He's already reincarnated.
Oh, wow, yeah, Ruby's out of it. Not just unconscious, just completely out of it. That's what pisses him off! Ozpin! Oh! Well, we finally found someone with a massive problem with Ozpin. Who might actually have it be, let's find out why he has this problem.
You could hide from me!
Woo! Okay.
You'll pay for what you did. You'll die. Over and over again!
Oh hey, we finally get to see someone who uses dust in their body. Like we heard about so long ago. Oh, holy shit! Hazel's gone Hulk!
Do we fight?
No, run.
Oh, listen to Ozpin now, man!
Ozpin is here? Is that a problem? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Right now we've got the upper hand. Let's not waste it. Leo, open the path to the vault.
I should have known it was him behind the giant statue. So,
Stop them! We've got your team covered!
the only one who can stop them is Yang. Oh, that's...
You want to get to them?
Yeah.
You're going to have to get through all
Yeah, she's kind of outnumbered. This is bad. Oh dear. What else?
Ren, talk to me.
Man, it just completely devolved into a clusterfuck.
No, not again. Weiss, come on, please.
So, healing someone's win?
Leave Ruby alive. This won't take long.
That's why she as someone suggested, she wanted to personally torture Ruby to death herself later. Not just kill her. She was looking to hurt John, but was planning to get her kicks with Ruby later.
No!
Please, let me take over. I can handle it.
You told me I needed to fight for myself. So I will.
This is not your fight.
What does that mean? Why is he so upset with us?
He didn't tell you my tale, did he, boy?
Okay, let's find out what...
I thought you looked familiar. To think that evil was inside you when our paths first crossed.
Yep, okay, let's see if there's someone with an actual legitimate complaint about Ozpin now.
Beyond years.
What was he talking about?
Tell him, Ozpin. Tell him how you killed her.
Her?
Gretchen Reinhardt was Hazel's sister. Despite her brother's wishes, she enrolled at Beacon Academy to become a huntress, and tragically lost her life on a training mission. Hazel holds me responsible. Please, let me fight. I know Hazel. He's wounded in a way that cannot be healed.
You know now.
So there's more to it than that. Like,
did she know the risk of being a huntress?
She was only a child. She wasn't ready.
She made a choice. A choice to put others before herself. So do I.
So, not a legitimate problem then.
And you've chosen death.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, so he can take forceful control. He just clearly doesn't like to. Jesus Christ, why? Come on, healing someone or something, I don't know.
I don't know what we can do.
No, go kill Wise. I'm not like some people who quit over this, but quit over her death, but I'd still be extremely upset. Yep, healing semblance, as people guessed.
Are you nervous, girl? The first Maiden in... Why, I'm not sure anyone knows how many years, is about to open a vault. I would say it's quite an exciting time. Don't you feel...
Please shut up.
No. I'm not concerned with any of this. All I care about is my tribe, my family. This is a burden, not an honor.
Well, you've conditioned her quite well, Raven.
Yeah. Yeah, she has. What is that? Is that a tree? A rock with plants around it?
It's certainly...
Okay, so Weiss is definitely gonna be okay.
I wonder what the...
Ruby is still mostly out of it, even if she's not completely unconscious.
Please not linger.
Like, holy shit, why... Emerald hit her hard. Like, that's just not stunned, that's out. So, admittedly, some of that might be the Silver Eyes, because remember what happened last time she used it. She was out for quite a while. And, even though it was only for a brief moment... Yeah, because right now they only have a total of 3 people able to fight. Oscarpin, Gang, and Crow, and that's not good chances. The only good part is, you know, most of the other enemy fighters left. Meaning they're only slightly outnumbered. I mean, they were still slightly outnumbered to basically the same degree before, but... Okay, she's not going to be okay, but she's healing.
What's happening?
Oh, thank goodness Ruby's back.
What happened? What's going on?
I think she's going to be okay. She seems to be stabilizing.
Does no one see the glow? Ruby, help your sister. See, that trick didn't actually fully work the way it should have been. Ah. Ruby, help your sister. Or help him. Help someone. The same goes for everybody that isn't John. Grow! Oh! Oh, that's not good.
Whatever you're doing, don't stop.
I won't.
Good. Oscar needs help.
So he doesn't need to make contact. Yes, thank you! Someone help!
No one's gonna touch him. Okay. Make it happen, Ranger.
Now!
Thanks, sis. You okay?
No. I'm angry.
Oh, yeah. Now we're in a fight where the good guys actually have enough of an excess of people that they can actually have proper teamwork. Now they outnumber the people they're fighting. If only because 3 of them left.
Having fun?
Vernal, stay focused.
Oh, come now, Raven. Let her enjoy this.
What in the hell is that? What in the hell is that?
Once the Spring Maiden places her hand on the door, it will open. For
That's...
you, and only you.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of magic involved in that.
Into the vault and retrieve the relic. No one else. Is that clear?
Yes. It doesn't matter to us. Let's get this over with.
All right then. Vernal, when you're ready.
Man, I'm just nervous for more bad shit happening to people I like upstairs.
I've heard so many stories about you, Raven. They say you're a cunning leader, that you're strong, that you're...
Oh my god! Cinder was smart enough to know you can't fucking trust her.
It's a shame that they're wrong.
Holy shit! Is Raven dead? And so is... Grimarm! Told you it was part Grim!
Oh, dear. You're just not worthy of such power.
No, I'm stopping this here for a moment. I said she was part Grim. I said that had to be why she was weak to Ruby's eyes. But no, everybody was thought the Silver Eyes are anti-magic. Or anti-Maiden. No, she was part Grim. She had a Grim arm. I keep telling people that shit was gonna be a reveal, but... Vindication. I mean, it's bad, but... To be fair, I didn't like Vernal anyway, so her dying is a complete loss. As long as she doesn't steal Vernal's powers... Oh, good, Raven isn't dead. Mostly because that means she might hurt Vernal. Holy shit! Is she actually stealing another Maiden's powers?
What is this? Where's the power?
You won't find it. Because Vernal isn't the Spring Maiden. I am!
Holy shit! I'm sorry if that was loud, because holy shit! That's a plot twist! Gee. Good job, RT! That's glorious! We all thought she picked up the Spring Maiden. Instead, she did, but she killed her, and then trained someone to pretend to be the Spring Maiden. Oh, that's brilliant! I'm actually kind of dead, Raven's not dead. Mostly because, and also, Grimarm. Right. Holy shit, none of us saw this coming. I mean, for a few seconds there, I was thinking, wait, did Raven figure out some way to get the power to transfer her or something? And then it hit me. Just before. Could that wiggling idea, could Raven be, but right when I was going to go, nah, that couldn't be, BAM! Holy shit! That's fucking great. That is a great, excellent plot twist, and it actually explains how she thought she could get away with this. She's the Spring Maiden. Out of anyone, if it's as long as she and just her, not bringing anyone else, I honestly do think she could stay on the run forever from Salem. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that is brilliant. So I think her idea isn't, her backstabbing plan isn't dumb, and oh my god, I love that plot twist. I mean, I hate Raven, but that's actually changes the context of everything. Can she use her maiden powers while in bird form? Because if so, that's gotta be some serious bullshit right there. Oh, 2 more episodes of this. Oh, that last one better be really fucking long. I'm talking 30 minutes, RT. Holy shit. Ah. Maiden versus Maiden fight next episode, and yeah, the whole stealing multiple Maiden powers is an idea I've had for a while, but I wasn't sure if the powers could be forcibly smashed together again. But that makes everything about Cinder much more dangerous. Holy shit. She's not just supposed to be the host for the one Maiden's power, she's supposed to be the host for lots of them. All of them. Holy shit, that's brilliant. That's brilliant bad guy planning on everyone's side. Jesus Christ. But yeah. I mean, I have some vindication finally on that the idea that the Silver Eyes were anti-magic, which honestly people should have dismissed by the fact figured out that couldn't be, because only Cinder dropped last episode. No one else. And of course, it was her arm hurting because it was a Grim arm. And she got hurt beforehand because she had that Grim containing the stolen power inside her. Is she just becoming a mini Salem? Oh, that's great. Oh, so many ideas in that direction. I'm glad it's finally smashes the idea that the Silver Eyes are anti-magic. Just smashes them. People are right. John has healing semblance. Possibly. I mean, we see him heal, but it's also a possibility that it's an aspect of a wider ability set. Much like how RWBY has a super speed semblance, but can fly and turn into and basically teleport via rose petals. What do I mean by teleport? You ever play the game, American McGee's Alice Madness Returns? One of the things you could do is dash from place to dodge things by turning to a group of butterflies. It was basically teleporting from place to place. That's basically what RWBY can do with rose petals. We've seen it back in her character short. She hasn't done it since, but she can do that. I would like some more explanation on, I'll repeat what I said last time. I'd like some, either at the end of this season or next season, for RWBY to finally start tackling the issue of the, Silver Eyes. I was understandable for last season. I'm somewhat understandable for this season, but seriously, she needs to get a handle on that. That's pretty much the best shot she had at beating Cinder. And Salem. Yes. So she's not so easily taken out when PTSD flashbacks happen. Holy shit. This episode. Oh, that was great. Oh, not a lot of fantastic action, but Hazel hulking out. Once again, people failing to find actual reasons to actual justified reasons to truly hate Osmond and view him as evil. Instead of, the ones all the bad guys come up with and all the people from the Naruto and Harry Potter fandoms come up with. And I say they're clearly from I say Harry Potter and Naruto fandom because the same bullshit they spout about Osmond, they've been spouting about Dumbledore and the Third Hokage and pretty much every other character nice in Naruto. Because they're basically just a bunch of edgy 12-year-olds. Even when they clearly should have, or at least they are up here. Yeah, no, Osmond's, at this point, if Hazel, in all his rage and anger, can't come up with something truly justified, I mean, blaming him is something entirely human. He's wrong, though. But he's wrong in a human way, and it's understandable he'd come up with that conclusion, but it's not a good reason to hate Osmond. It's an understandable one, but not a good one. Osmond's not a bad guy. Once again, more proof, Osmond's not a guy like people claim he is. So we're going to, next episode, we're going to have more healing of Weiss, Maiden on Maiden battle, Oscar plus Nora and Ren versus Hazel, along with Yang and Ruby versus Mercury and Emerald. I'm honestly hoping we see Ruby kill one of them on screen and just be completely casual about it. We might also get the cavalry arriving for Blake and co. But they go back to that statement. Lots of people seem to think the people of Remnant are would develop psychologies like us that are so fragile that the act of killing someone, even if it really would be better off if they died, shatters you like glass. Even though we've seen Team RWBY kill people before, it would be good to have once again confirmation that no, on Remnant, killing bad people for doing bad things isn't wrong. I mean, we saw them kill people on that train. We never got any PTSD from that shit. Ugh. That's another thing that annoys me. People honestly think RWBY will try to get these people spared in the end. And I don't see that. She might try to reach out to people, might try to get a non-violent solution if there can. But as we saw with Tyrion, she'll kill a bitch. I mean, she didn't get a chance to kill that bitch, but she will put a bitch down. If she has to. Also, once again, I love that plot twist, and there's just something heady for me about that moment of vindication followed immediately by, oh sweet Jesus, that plot twist. That was a fantastic episode. Just brilliant. I loved it. I wish it was longer. We got more Ruby and Yang fighting alongside each other instead of that brief moment. But, yeah, that's another thing. People complain about the teamwork from last episode, but if the only people who could afford to work together were Ren and Nora. Well, I suppose Ren or Nora could have broken off and teamed up with someone else. But they work better together than they do with anybody. They clearly work better together out of every group. Everyone in that group. I mean, than they would with anyone else. They're Ren and Nora. So it makes sense that they'd focus on taking out their opponent, then go to help everyone else. But, well, as shown with Hazel, that was not as easy as they might have first thought. It does seem to explain some of Hazel's motivation, even if I think he's a fucking dumbass for siding with Salem of all people. If you think he'd have someone to blame for the death of his sister, it'd be the monster in control of all the monsters responsible for trying to wipe both man and animal, and man and faunus, and probably animal and grass once they're done, off the fucking face of the fucking planet. But, grief makes people do stupid shit. And, I'm also glad we finally got to see what it looks like when someone just does this stabbing into themselves things. Apparently, they go fucking Hulk! That was wonderful to see. I'm still a big fan of Leo's weapon, by the way. I still stick by my guns that it reminds me of Hamura's, thing from Madoka, but I do like the seeing more caster type weaponry. I mean, really, the only one we see of like that is, Weiss's, ironically enough, and it's a sword. I'll say it again, that does remind me a lot of Silver's weapon from, not Silver. Maybe Silver's weapon from, that Mark guy's, Silver trailers. Fan trailers. None, clearly they took it from him. More like, that's a similar idea. The combining, specifically in the way it combines elements. Like, the shooting giant flaming rocks, he combines the earth dust with the fire dust. Much in the same way that guy combines, say, fire and ice to create, the same effect that Yang and Weiss did. Back in, Volume 2. Sorry. I love that episode. That was great. I loved every bit of it, really. I just wish there was more. Weiss is gonna be fine with some more healing. Vernal's dead, but I didn't really care about Vernal. We're gonna see a showdown between Raven and Cinder, and on one hand, now they have given me a clear reason not want Cinder to kill Raven. See, before I was fine with just either one of them dying because I don't like Raven, I don't like Cinder. But if Cinder manages to kill Raven, she could steal the Maiden's power from Raven, and that's bad. Worse than Raven having the power and stealing the relic. Like, I still hate Ravens less than I do Cinder. So, on the tiers of hatred. But, yeah. I know some people were threatening to quit the show over Weiss. I can somewhat understand, because if they killed Ruby, I'd be quitting. Not, of course, that's more of a culmination of them killing Penny and Torchwick beforehand. In which case, you've already killed off 3 out of 5 of my favorite characters. Though, admittedly, Torchwick eventually did get replaced by Ironwood. 3 out of 5 of my original favorite characters. That I just don't would not have a strong reason to stick around for the show then. Even then, I might pick it up after a season or two of, calming down with the rage and mourning. Oh, God. But, and I forget, either there's supposed to be 12 more seasons, or I suppose 11 now, but 12 more seasons of this, or 12 total seasons of this. Of course, because I remember there being an announcement about that's the basic plan. Of course, it should be remembered that volumes 1 for free were originally going to be one season, so it was Volume 1, then Volume 2 and free as one volume, but as noted, that changed. They could very well decide later on that maybe this season needs more time to, do the thing and split in half like they've done before. This is. I'm really liking this so far, but it does make me doubt the idea that we were going to get a whole episode for epilogue, like some people theorized. Because we're definitely going to get full fight scenes next episode, and I'm not sure that will be enough to fully cover it, especially since we still have the cavalry to arrive. And, fight off the White Fang. Which, that'll be more screen time to share, and... Well, there's a big reason I'm hoping the last episode is 30 plus minutes. That way we get to see more of the epilogue stuff. More explanations for things, more people dealing with that. Hopefully at least some emotional reunion between Yang and Blake once things have calmed down. Maybe Ruby finally settling on getting some training in how to Silver Eye, or at least deciding to start working on figuring out how to train herself in Silver Eye, because, Crow and Osmond might not actually know that. It's entirely possible that they might not know where to help her start. That plot twist! I keep going on to it, but it's actually brilliant and changes the tones of a lot. It's actually brilliant. She had someone trained specifically to act as the Spring Maiden. I'm really curious how many people in the camp didn't know that Vernal wasn't the Spring Maiden. That's brilliant strategy. Holy shit. Maybe Raven really is as smart as people thought she was. Holy shit. I love that. She almost certainly killed the actual Spring Maiden because, Raven. This really shouldn't surprise anyone with how morally bankrupt she is. Because we know she really doesn't actually care. She only really cares for herself. She doesn't give a shit about the rest of her so-called family. I'm sorry, but she doesn't. She doesn't care about her birth family. She won't care about her non-biological her bandit family either. So she's going to be on the run from this. But because it'll be just her and the relic, at least that's her plan, that's actually a good plan. As good as Salem is, as good as her people is, I don't think they can find one person with the ability to teleport like she can, just out there in the wilderness. If she doesn't want to be found, she won't be found. And that's brilliant. I was vastly underestimating how much that coward was planning that coward was capable of. Though I do love that Cinder did figure out she was going to get backstabbed. See, now I don't want Raven to die, but I'm hoping that she's still forced to run for it instead of trying to get the relic too. Which means Salem is both short a relic, and Raven's now going to be disappearing and not seen again for a good while. Which means she won't have the other Maiden's power either. I mean, I'd still rather her kill Cinder, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do that yet. If they'd be willing to do that yet. Oh. Ah. Ow. Got a comma inside of my lip. Oh, that reminds me of something I've said in previous videos. For some reason, up until a day ago, when I decided to actually look it up, I was under the impression that any cut you get on the inside of your mouth is called a cold sore. A cold sore is a name for a specific thing caused by hepatitis. I've been calling them that, calling cuts inside the mouth a cold sore my entire life. I just find out a bit here, like, oh, including on these videos. That's a bit embarrassing. Anyways. That was a fucking fantastic episode. I've said it multiple times now, but it needs to be said. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. This was a good follow-up to the Hurt from last episode. And, well, I don't have much else to say outside of more gushing, so I think I'm going to end it here and then go watch stuff like Murderer Bird's reaction, because we all know that's gonna be good. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed watching me, then hey, check out my gaming channel. HighPriest Plays. Currently, I'm running through a Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls Arena. Yeah, if you want to see that. Now I'm done shilling for myself. It is HighPriest signing out, and I will see you all. Holy shit! The mask Raven wears is because she's the Spring Maiden. It hides her using her powers. It makes so much sense now why she has that thing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That just hit me seconds after I stopped the video. Oh. Right, now, okay, now I'm really signing out. See y'all later.